Hello and welcome to TrailDog. This is Glenlivet Trails. This is a brand new trail centre just opened up this last weekend gone. Today is the 7th of November. It opened on the 2nd, so 5 days old. I visited on the Sunday. I apologise, I'm not actually recording the audio from there. It seems my microphone had a little upset again, which seems to be a recurring thing, so maybe I should just buy a proper microphone or something. Anyway, this is a pretty good start to a trail. I'll be completely honest. You leave the trail centre, you leave the Coffee Still cafe. You got what, 50 meters up a far road, and then you're into the first descent. And that is a brilliant way to start off a trail, I think. It's, you know that you've got to go back up to get home again, but it's nice to start with a nice blast into some trails. The only other thing that you can do with that is start with a gentle climb, which is what this is, so it pretty much ticks all the boxes for a fun start to a trail. And I actually enjoyed this bit. Now, I don't know, I know there's definitely two videos, this one and the next one, which doesn't have any audio, but from then on there should be audio. I will maybe cut into it because there's places where the vocals won't be very good because it was quite windy. And the previous day I'd filmed up at Lagan and it was chucking it down with snow and rain. Thumbs up. What? I think that was me saying yes, I'm enjoying this trail here. Wow, okay. That's a nice view there. That's I don't know. You can't see the mountains in the distance, but at the moment we're looking east. I think it is. I'll look at the map. Yep, we're looking kind of southeast, and in that direction is Aviemore actually. Aviemore and the Cairngorm Mountains. And well, actually, come think of it, at the moment I think we're on the north side of the Glenlivet estate, and so we're just looking back down across it. So yes, I was at Lagan the day before, really wet, really windy, and nearly killed myself in the weather there because it was only drizzling when I started. So I thought, it's not too bad. I'll just wear some minimal clothing, not bother getting sweaty and waterproofs or anything. And then it chucked it down with snow, sleet, rain, explosions, so on, and it just got horrifying. So yeah, nearly gave myself my mouth still isn't working properly. Nearly gave myself hypothermia up there, which is why sensibly today, or this day that I filmed this, not actually today, I went round it with full waterproofs on because yeah, it was absolutely freezing. I think the thermometer on my GPS was reading 3 degrees. But with the wind chill it was definitely below 0 because it was snowing, which is kind of a giveaway. But yeah, so I didn't have a good start to the day. I'd stayed in a youth hostel at Tomentoul, I think it's pronounced, which is a really nice place actually. Not the town. The town is a bit of a, I don't know, I didn't actually see much of the town. It didn't seem too bad, but it's kind of small. It's a pain to get there. It is literally in the middle of nowhere. And getting there, I think I drove through about 45 minutes of severe blizzards. Yeah, when I recorded this was the setup to a joke, a recurring joke that carries on through the entire videos. My gears would shift up, but they wouldn't shift down into a lower ratio on the front. Rear mech working perfectly, front mech not so good, and I couldn't get it to go down to the granny ring on the front. So whenever you see me jumping off the bike, it's to shift down gears because I'm not far enough down. The reason being, it's my bike, it's not the one I normally use, which means it's kind of heavy. There's 3 bikes I use. My own one's Specialized, which is what this is filmed on today, this day. I use it. It's got a burlier build. It's more hardcore, so it's designed for rough stuff that I wouldn't feel comfortable using a light cross-country bike on. I bought it up because of Lagan. I thought it was probably going to be pretty gnarly, and it was. But unfortunately, it meant I had to do Glenlivet on it. The other one is Santa Cruz Heckler, I think, which is, it's not fantastically lightweight, but it's better than the Specialized, and is what I usually use for trail centres. And the third one is my downhill bike, the Zeroed, which is for downhill, so had no place here this weekend. And as I say, I was on this one, it was a bit meh, and I had a multitude of issues before I even started off. First, I couldn't find the centre. So I knew where it was and I followed the signs. It's just because it's so out of the way, you start to think, "Ooh, have I gone the wrong way?" And at one point I thought I was about to start driving onto the trails, because you do go up a forest road, but the cafe's at the top there, it's fine. Then I can't remember what else happened. A couple other things went strangely wrong. Gears not shifting. Oh yeah, the saddle turned out to be stacked full of water, which was great. I was dry until I sat down on my seat, and then something was squeaking and wobbling, and it took ages to get going, but in the end I got going. And then had an issue with the front wheel, but that's later. That's on the third video, the wee red, so it's not an issue that's occurred just yet. Anyway. This is the top. This is Gorga's Outlook. I think it's Gorga's Outlook or Gorga's Lookout, even. And that is the lookout there across the Cairngorms. And this next section is Spooky Wood. I've got some things to say about that, and that's that. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, favourite, or a subscribe, whatever you feel like. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.